Hi folks, this is Guru Mayer at sensesofthesoul.com, and I'm holding my book, Senses of the Soul, and it's filled with $100 bills. And that's our topic today, is how to make money being your own therapist. And it comes from a story that a client of mine told me recently. She said that when she has a problem, when something's bothering her, she takes her book, Senses of the Soul, and she goes and sits in a quiet place. And then she reads and does an exercise until she gets clear. And whether it takes one sitting or several sittings, she then resolves her issue, solves her problem, and feels better. And this is the clever part. So when her problem has been solved, she puts a $100 bill in the book. Now, I don't know how stacked of cash that book is now, because I don't know how long she's been doing it or how many problems, but I just imagine, the cash kind of going up and the problems going down, the anger going down. And it gives me a chance to talk about this really important principle that the future of therapy is self-therapy, that you're your own best self-help. And that's just a principle that this story demonstrates. So what this means is that you're the best person to know yourself, to figure out what's really going on, and to solve your own issues. So that act of exchange, I really love that. The act of exchange is acknowledging that the wisdom came from somewhere. That's an act of gratitude. It's really an act of devotion. But in the New Age, the master is you. The therapist is you. The guidance comes from you. You're still expressing gratitude for the exchange of that wisdom. And the future of therapists and coaches like myself will be to train people how to understand themselves, how to solve their own problems. In the old times, it was somebody fixes you, somebody does it for you. The future of doctors is to teach you how to be healthy. Future of counselors is to teach you how to maintain your balance and your happiness. So this story is a really great illustration. I hope you'll do it. Now maybe Senses of the Soul, that book, isn't one of your main sources of information and practices. Maybe you have an altar at your home. Do you have an altar? An altar is a place where you alter your destiny. So I hope you just create a nice little sacred space, special place, put anything on it that makes you feel peaceful and loving, and that it's quiet and private and you can go there. So maybe you give a little donation to that altar, to yourself, when you go there and achieve some peace and where you feel better. Maybe the place where you practice yoga in your home. You've got a place and you just tip yourself, you give yourself, and you can see then as you get happier, that donation base goes up, and it shows you're doing the work, that it's your work and you're doing it, and that you're progressing, it's paying off. So I hope you'll adapt some sort of practice like that. So for example, if you've got a big issue in your life, some big situation, problem, some set of feelings that you're working on, and you set a goal to resolve that, to feel better, whatever you state your after effect to be. And then every day when you're working on it, maybe you use other self-help books. Maybe you talk to a friend. Maybe whatever is your source of wisdom that then comes into you and gives you more tools, that's what you want to then acknowledge with an exchange. And it might not be money, it might be a flower, some object that is beautiful or valuable to you. And so you'll feel that really loving exchange, gratitude to the universe, but not to some outside force, but to your own wisdom. So this is how you can make money being your own self-therapist. And the most important part is not the money, but learning that you can take care of yourself and you can be better by your own efforts. All right, so I hope you feel better. Take care. Bye-bye.